So here we are. We're starting on this journey, but I want to explain how this whole process works. Because up until now, you've been somewhat left in the dark. You're kind of hearing that your body's going to run on fats, but you're not really understanding the physiology behind it. And personally, in order to adhere to something, you have to understand what's happening. So what's going to happen in this program is we're essentially going to be migrating the body into utilizing fats for fuel. But to do that, we need to essentially deprive it of carbohydrates. Now, I know that sounds scary. It sounds totally intimidating, but I need you to promise that you're going to stick with it, because what will happen is when you start to deprive your body of carbohydrates, after just a couple of days, you're no longer going to crave them. You're not going to crave those sugars, but you're going to be enjoying so many good foods like eggs, like bacon, like peanut butter, things like that, that you're not even going to think about the fact that you're not having carbs. But we are going to go about a specific way of doing this to ensure that you get into this ketogenic fat utilization state as quickly as possible. So in the upcoming videos, I'm going to explain some of the phases that you'll go through. I'm also going to explain how the process works and why I'm having you eat certain foods at certain times. I'm going to explain the quantities, and I'm going to explain the different phases. It's very important that you understand, because like I've said before, knowledge is power. If we understand what's happening in our bodies and how metabolism is working for us, we can definitely stick to this for a lifetime. So what exactly is ketosis? What's happening here? Well, you see, what happens when the body is deprived of carbohydrates? The liver starts to produce something that are called ketones. What these ketones are essentially converted fat molecules that are produced as ketones by the liver. Now, our body runs on these ketones. Originally, ketosis was actually developed for epileptic patients, so people with epilepsy. It's been proven for years that high-fat, super low-carb, moderate protein diets that induce ketosis can help reduce seizures, simply because it helps the brain activity, it helps blood flow to the brain, it helps brain energy. Now, just recently, have a lot of researchers and scientists been able to determine that, hey, this is great for other areas of life too. The thing is no one is truly taking it to the public and showing them how easy it is to do it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to explain every step of the process. So we're going to dive right into the first video coming on up, and that's going to be talking about the first couple of days of entering ketosis, the first couple of days of what you're going to eat and what you can expect. So let's get to it.